guys, I'm Ben.
And I'm Tommy.
And we are Been Talking Games.
And today, we are bringing you our first top 10 list. Woo! Alright, this is going to be our top 10 games of 2017.
Yep.
And one thing you should know right off the bat, invalid list, list to go off of. Alright, you're going to...
Friendly list, not so friendly list.
What? No. Alright, so we're just going to be going over our top 10 games. I'll let you know when you're wrong, and you guys can let us know if we're wrong as well.
Couple guidelines we went by, no expansions, right?
No expansions.
I may have a... it's like an expandalone in mine.
Expandalone, okay.
Expandalone, yes.
I looked at... I'll just get this off the list right now. Year of the Dragon. I rated it pretty high, but it's a reprint
yeah.
kind of thing.
They've got 2 entries in BGG.
Yeah, so I did not include that.
Same here.
Okay.
But other than that, it was just games released in 2017, right?
After doing this, I'm kind of regretful that we didn't play enough games in 2017.
We played a lot of games, don't get us wrong.
This is true, but
yeah.
There were some games that I think would probably influence this list a little bit, but we'll see what you say, and let's get this show on the road. You want to start it off?
Yes. Should we do like a drum roll before each one or something?
No, that's ridiculous. What are we, the Dice Tower?
We could be.
I don't think we could. We don't have the following.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So, my number 10. I'm going old school here, guys.
New school.
My number 10 is none other than Vita Lacerda's Lisboa.
Oh, right. It made the list.
It made the list.
I was hoping
you were
it would.
worried, I know.
I was hoping it would.
I won't talk too much about it because it will be covered in depth later.
Okay,
And
well.
when I say in depth, I mean in depth.
Okay, whatever.
But it's a heavy game, heavy Euro.
It is. It's a heavy game.
It probably would be higher on my list if I had more time to play it.
This did not make my list.
Lies. But it's one that requires multiple plays to really get the hang of, and so I feel like it could climb higher with repeated plays. But I see the potential, and I can see the enjoyment that is at the end of the rainbow. So we'll cover it more later, but that's Lisboa by Vita Lacerda.
My number 10 is Anachrony.
Anachrony.
I really want to get more playthroughs of this game because I think it'll jump a little bit, but after one playthrough, this setup is kind of monotonous.
It's a beast.
Yeah, and I mean, coming from somebody, I mean, Lisboa also has quite a bit of setup to it, but I don't know, Anachrony just doesn't seem super streamlined to me, so it doesn't have...
Yeah, the weight of it.
Yeah. It's not even that heavy, really.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why it seems almost overly produced, overly fiddly for the weight of the game.
But it's got really cool mechanics and a really cool concept, and I really want to get another playthrough of it in. So that's my number 10, Anachrony by Mind Clash Games. Oh gosh.
Number 9. You want number 9 first?
I can do number 9 first.
Yeah, let's just bounce back and forth.
Sure. By AEG. Small card game. Custom Heroes.
Oh.
Custom Heroes. I really liked Custom Heroes.
Yeah.
I think that there's potential for it to be a little bit better than it was, but I really enjoyed this game, especially as a ladder climbing game. You know, most ladder climbing games you can get really screwed over on. Just with your card play. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens here too, but there's a lot more flexibility, and it's got some really cool...
upgrades, the timing of it.
It's got some really cool ideas, yep.
Some fun possibilities as far as comboing.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, no, Custom Heroes is a good one.
Yeah.
For some reason, I did not see you putting that on your list. Does it have to do with the fact that you won all 2-3 games?
Yeah, this is a list of games I won in 2017, by the way.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any games that I lost were immediately...
Disqualified?
Disqualified.
Very nice.
That's actually probably true.
Yeah, I think that is. Yes.
Except for
laugh about it, but I'm almost positive it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my number 9 is one that I acquired recently, thanks to this guy here. Sentient by Renegade Game Studios. It's a really good game. It's simple yet complex in the decisions. It's a unique combination of the both.
There's a review from us.
There is a review from us.
Check it out.
Yes, go find it.
After you watch this, of course.
Don't leave.
Start writing the games down and then just go watch all the videos we have.
But anyways, it's area control with like card drafting and dice manipulation. feels like there's a lot going on, but it plays like in 30 minutes.
It's so simple.
Yeah,
but
super simple.
You're right. It's like this simple game that's also complex. It's a good game.
No, very enjoyable. And like I said, he picked it up for my birthday, so I owe my number 9 to Tommy and
You're
his
welcome.
wife. No, thank you.
Yes. All right.
But
oh gosh, this is not going to happen every time.
Number 8 is my Expandalone. I call it an Expandalone because I have it in the same box as the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't know if I'm...
Cheater! It is Codenames Duet
I don't
by
know.
Czech Games Edition.
I don't know if I can jump on board.
I'm a fan of Codenames. It's one that I've used in multiple occasions with gamers and non-gamers, and it's always gone over well. Not everyone can say that, but I've enjoyed it thoroughly, and the idea of a co-op version, one that I can play in the 2-player setting, was intriguing to me. And the price point is super great, and it adds I think 400 new words to the game.
Can you add them with the?
Yeah. The
can
words,
you even play? Can you play the same ones?
Yeah, from the basic.
Really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's just the way the tiles come out and how the scoring goes with 2 people. It's different, but now I have like 800 words for my code names.
Could you play the original Codenames without getting Duet?
You'd have to make some homemade things. There's smaller tokens now, and
okay.
We'll have to play it. I know you don't like original games, but it's great. My wife really enjoyed it, and the idea that you can play through like a 4 or 5 game campaign where the difficulty changes. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. They did a good job with it. But
sure.
My Expandalone, Codenames Duet.
All right, I got one here. This is actually one of a few WizKid games on here.
WizKid. Huh?
Yeah. And you probably could have guessed this. I really like this game. Really great card game. I don't know what else to call it. Fantasy Realms. Really like this game. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Feel free to talk about it more.
Nope, that's it.
No, I really feel free to talk about it more. You not get a chance.
Somebody doesn't like the game quite as much. I really like this game. I thought it was really cool. I did not win this game, by the way. This is one of the few games. That's how good it is.
Shocker!
On the list.
Wow.
Didn't even win.
Wow. Check it out. Fantasy Realms.
No, it's just really cool. The card play, being able to... you know, you're trying to make this optimized hand of cards without really knowing what's going to come up. And it's... I don't know. Each of the cards is specific, and it's just a really cool... It seems like a classic game to me, and we've been over this... review.
So check it out.
We've been over it. I think it feels classic, and I really enjoy the game.
Well, it's so simple, but it's not a game I bring out with like my parents per se.
Right. No,
like,
I don't
think
think
there's enough intricacy in how the cards score and stuff that it's not.
It's like a filler for gamers, in my opinion.
Yes, that's a very good way to describe it. Yes.
Yeah, I really like it, and I use the term gamers. I know that gets a lot of... Sorry. It's like a filler for people who are more familiar with games.
Yes.
Gamers.
Number 8.
Number 8, Fantasy Realms. Yes. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. Number 7.
Nope, without the drum roll. Nope. Sorry if that was loud. My number 7 is Sentient.
Sentient. Okay.
Yeah, I really like this game too. It was really good. The puzzle aspect of the game was great. I don't know what else to say about it. You pretty much hit everything. I mean, it's simple yet complex.
Quick.
The dice manipulation is so cool with the actions that you... Great game.
It's almost got like a press your luck too with the assistants. How it's like I can use them to win the area control.
Almost.
But then I'm stuck with no flexibility.
You almost want to hold on to those until the end, in my experience.
But if you don't need them, you've wasted them. You could have won.
Well, yeah, but you
take
you use it for the area. Like, I don't know. I'm a lot better at the game than he is. No,
my ideas are invalid.
I feel like there's a good amount of strategy in the way that you. The game is full of strategy.
No, yeah, very much so. But the when to use your assistance.
It's
that's a constant. Is it? Do I put it down? Am I going to win that majority, or do I need to take this here and place it so I guarantee that I score these points?
Yeah, the designer,
does he have anything?
J. Alex Kevern, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Gold West and World's Fair.
Oh.
1893.
Haven't played either of those.
No, but I kind of want to now.
Yeah, no. Those I've heard good things about.
At least World's Fair. I haven't heard much about Gold West. But what I have heard, I think, has been positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my number 7, Sentient.
My number 7 is Photosynthesis.
This made my short list.
Short list?
Yeah.
I had mixed
my number 11, honestly.
Playing it originally. And even after playing it, I was like, I don't know. Is this...
Yeah. I'm kind of right there with you.
Think about it, it's like, I want to play it again. I can't say why or that I thoroughly enjoyed the game or that it's a great game, but I just want to play it.
On my way here, I was like, oh man, Photosynthesis is just... It's a good game. It's got...
Yeah.
It's like got this abstract gameplay to it, right? It's very abstract. You're not actually planning... I mean, you are, but... It's got this abstract feel while still having a theme.
The grid board and everything's very spatial and
it's a great game.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
it plays fairly quick. It
was my 11.
Simple to teach.
Debated putting it on the list,
but I feel like there's a few design flaws in the amount of enjoyability that can come out of the game.
Yeah, oh man, it's a mean game for sure.
Mean, very mean.
For the simplicity of the game, it's pretty mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not mean in like a "why'd you do that" kind of thing. It's more of like a man, that just screwed up everything. And, and you know it's coming.
But
You're
it's
going
like
to get blocked
circular.
At some point.
You know it's like a screw you, but it's like on a timer. It's
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't know, but I feel like I need to and want to play it again.
We need to play the
advanced variant.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be fun. Was that number 7?
That was number 7.
So I already went. This is confusing me. Sorry if it's confusing you.
We'll be flashing big numbers or something.
No, we won't.
I will. I'm editing.
He will.
So yes,
all right, number 7. That was good choice.
7. Number 6. My number 6, Dice Tower Essential.
I saw it. Keep it secret. What are you
Stop
doing?
looking. He does this when we play games too. He's like looking at my cards.
Only when it's like, dude, I can see your cards, and I say something. I don't want.
Viral is my number 6. I love area control. I love hand management. If you watch other videos, both mechanisms I'm very fond of. And this one melds it well in a very appealing theme, but
really
with
friendly artwork.
Super friendly artwork. Like it's cute.
Yeah.
But
almost.
It's very
yeah. I mean, how cute can viruses really be?
Good point. But the gameplay is pretty straightforward, and I don't know. I think it went over well when we played it. And
no, I really like the game.
I'd like to play some more. Game. Yeah, the variability is also there, but it's not like wildly different every game.
Yeah.
But Viral, Dice Tower Essential, I think they did a good pick on that one.
Good choice, yeah.
It's number 6.
My number 6 from Fowers Games. There's only a handful of these.
Fowers doesn't put out many.
No, but the ones that they do put out are pretty decent.
Yeah,
I think the only one that I didn't love too much was Burgle Bros. That being said, Fugative is my number 6. Great 2-player game, deduction kind of esque thing going on. Oh, I love this game. My wife really enjoyed Mastermind.
Good old Mastermind.
For a long time, which is a great game. Yeah, I really like the game. But I had been trying to get rid of it for so long, but I couldn't find anything to replace it. This replaced Mastermind for me.
Yeah.
It's got that same kind of puzzly feel where you're like, nope, it's not that, and you're using process of elimination. This is just a great game. My one gripe with it is it can tend to run a little longer.
Yeah, it's very light.
Yeah. But it can drag on sometimes.
Overstay its welcome.
Yeah, but I really enjoy the game,
yeah,
so it doesn't bother me too much.
My choice as well. Anytime you find a game that your wife likes as much as something like that,
you have to.
It automatically, bumps up a couple notches.
Exactly.
For sure.
All right, that was number 6.
Number 6. Number 5.
Numero 6.
No, we just did 6. We're on Cinco.
Cinco. My
Numero 5.
Number. Ooh. That's Chinese.
Okay. 5. For all the English speakers out there.
We have people that watch from other places.
We have a worldwide audience.
We do.
Yes.
Mostly in the UK, I think, and Germany.
Well, also speaking English. 5.
Viral.
Oh, Wow, okay.
I really like this game too. It was really great.
Yeah.
These guys did City of Spies.
Yes, that's one that I'm eager to get
I was really excited about that when I saw it, when I saw reviews of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen anything else from it. I haven't seen anything else about it.
It's got Dice Tower Seal of Excellence. I know that because I've seen it in stores and it's like printed on the box.
I can't believe you haven't grabbed it. I really like Viral. It's a really... here's a caveat with this game. Dice Tower Essentials came out with Royals.
Yes.
And it was an area control game, and I was like, wow, it looks like it has the similar feel to Ticket to Ride with the card play.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, cool, I want to play that. Still have not yet played that. Viral came out, and I was kind of disappointed because it was another area control game. Mm-hmm. And I had already played Ethnos, and I didn't care to... I didn't care to play in it. Like, I felt like...
I know you mentioned that you weren't very eager to play it.
No, we played that game, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good game. The hand management and the area control and the theme was
just
so
mean
wacky.
enough, too, for an area control game.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, overly mean.
No, it's a really cool game with some really cool mechanics. That's my number 5, Viral.
My number 5, a game that was just mentioned, Ethnos. Edges out Viral just for the fact of simplicity. Ethnos is super simple. It's got the Ticket to Ride, draw or play. But the intricacies as to when you play and of what you play, and then the whole area control. Like I said, I'm a sucker for hand management and area control, and this is
a good way of... Yeah.
They're both very simplified, but to a rewarding level. And I'm sure that we will discuss this one more. So we'll leave it at that.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever.
It means that check out our review. No, we don't have a review.
We don't. We should.
Ethnos, my number 5.
Dan King just put one up.
He did. Let's see, number 4.
We're advertising for other channels, by the way. We're paid
Yes.
by other channels to add... Because that's the kind of...
Because they make so much money that they can afford to pay us to advertise.
Yeah, because we have such a huge influx of viewers that it helps.
Yep, clearly. Because if you've seen us and haven't seen them, you are doing something wrong.
Insult our viewers and subscribers just halved.
But our true subscribers are now fan favorites. Okay, my number 4, another simple game. I feel like this year there are a lot of simple games that
even the games that we didn't play that I wanted to play were
that way. They're very streamlined.
Seemed very simple, yeah.
Overly used, but elegant. And my probably most elegant game on the list is Century Spice Road.
I made my short list.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I haven't played it enough to downgrade it. I don't know.
I like it. I like it a lot. My number 12.
Okay.
But never understood that short list. It doesn't make sense to me. But the Dice Tower say it so.
Short people. Tall people are cream of the crop.
No, I really like it. It was a good game. Killed Splendor for me.
I've never played Splendor, but I don't feel like I need to now. Like,
it's different. It's got some different kind of things to it, but it's got the same, you can only have so much of one thing, and but this has a little bit more of a engine building. Well,
the engine building is accelerated, right?
It's got cooler mechanics. I really like you can only play what's in your hand, but you're like acquiring these cards, and you can take all your cards back. There's only 4 actions.
Yeah.
I mean, you got this after me and Derek had it, right?
I don't think I knew that Derek had it when I got it. But I knew that
but you got it. I
don't have any crossover with what he has because I play whatever he's got. But this one was one that I wanted to own. It's simple enough that I can teach it to most anyone.
There it is.
I can teach it to most anyone, but I feel like there's enough game in it to where it's rewarding.
Yeah.
And it's quick. And I love a quick game because we play a lot of big games. We have our game nights and stuff, and so it's nice to squeeze in a couple more games that aren't like...
That are a little bit lighter.
No Thanks and Colorado. Something that actually feels like a game. And this does that. So I really enjoy it. Century Spice Road.
My number 4 is also a light game from WizKids. Sidereal Confluence, Trading and Negotiation in the Elysian Quadrant.
Very light.
One of the lightest games on the list, honestly. Really weird player count here. 3 to 9.
Yeah.
I looked to see what else this guy has done. Tausetti, whatever his name is. I probably murdered that, but maybe not. This is his first game.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't think it's getting enough buzz.
No, hopefully it does here soon. I was listening to this video cast.
Kids are agreeing with me, by the way.
Yes, those are my children upstairs. The video cast or whatever that Tom does with Eric Summer, he was talking about it. And he said he was taking it on the cruise. He was really excited to play it because his 3-player game he did kind of like, just like blew open this whole new, you know, what is this
really?
factor? Yeah.
Huh.
So hopefully we start hearing some more about it because it definitely deserves it.
It's a good game. Like, yeah, it's cubes. It's literally like as cubey as it gets. There are small cubes, there are medium cubes, and there are large cubes.
About 3 different colors of each size.
Yeah, it's so cubey, and it's just it does what it does really well, in my opinion.
The social interaction that you get from trying to trade and from everyone being specialized, that's what's cool too.
Yeah.
It's like I don't produce any white box.
But it did not have the convolutedness of like say Vast.
Oh no.
Like
no.
everybody's very unique in how they play, but because each turn is pretty much the same, it doesn't have the, you know, you play Vast and you're like,
wait, you have dice? What, do I have dice?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like,
It's much simpler.
No, well, they hand you like this giant like sheet, like an 8x11 sheet.
You still have like a rule
like
book that you have to read for
race,
yourself.
their alien race, and it's like what? But there's not.
And they also give you cool
spaceships.
No, like things to shoot for, goals. Like this is a good idea for your race.
Oh yeah, like.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like recommended advice or type of thing.
Advice is the word.
Yeah.
Recommended is another
Redundant.
word. Redundant, thank you. We're killing it today.
We're not English majors.
So, my number 4, Sidereal Confluence. Was that...
Number 4.
That was number 4.
You were number 3 now.
Number 3!
Thank you, Eric Summer.
Yes. Wow, we are just name-dropping all day long. Alright, so this is a Paolo Mori game, who's famous for Libertalia, Rise of Augustus, and Ethnos.
Oh, he was the designer of this?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Come on.
No.
I love Paolo Mori. I don't think I've played a game of Paolo Mori that I didn't like, with the exception of Unusual Suspects, probably my lowest rated game. I really want to play Vasco da Gama and Borneo, because those are both Paolo Mori games. But, I mean, everything he said. It's the way that you're playing the cards, it's got that Ticket to Ride feel, right? Where you're drawing a card or you're playing cards. But when you do it, you're playing like a band of cards, and they can be all of one class or they can be all of one color. And it's just so cool how it works, and how it like each class that you play does a different thing. I love this game so much. I really wish I played it more.
The variability is really good.
And it's so quick. This game, I'm calling it now, is going to have expansions coming
galore
at some point. I mean,
especially
these are...
Simon's got it.
Yeah, I mean, they put out expansions for
milk
games
that
that
cash
don't
cow.
need expansions.
Yes.
But love this game. The biggest gripe with people is the artwork. I don't care. It's not about that. It's the way that the pieces are. Yeah, maybe they're not perfect, but it makes it easy to count. You stack them. They stack on top of each other. You use. This is a great game, and if you haven't already checked it out, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's a great game. My number 3, Ethnos.
My number 3, Anachrony.
Haha! I knew this was coming.
Yep. I'm dying to play it again. There's so much content that they squeeze into this Kickstarter. There's like 4 different modules you can include.
Did we play with all of them?
We didn't play with any modules.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. But then we did play with the asymmetrical races, which it's almost a must when I want to play anything. But yeah, asymmetrical races, like asymmetrical goals that you have throughout the game.
Yeah.
And the different modules that you can add in make this game just...
time travel here is just so cool. And I know they've done it in other games, and I don't know if I've played too many other games with it, so I don't know if I'm the best judge of mechanics here, but I think that it works really well.
The theme is spot on, man.
It is.
Between the time travel and the exosuits that you're sending your people out in.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and like how it, like the meteor's coming when it hits, things start getting destroyed.
I'm going to edit my list right now. Anachrony number 1.
Yes. Just kidding. Anachrony, it's a great game. It, like we talked about earlier, it's big, it's sprawling, but when you really get down to it, it's fairly light.
Yeah,
it's
just
simple,
too fiddly in my opinion,
yeah.
which kept it from moving up after the first play. Again, I want to play more of this.
Yeah, like you look at BGG sometimes and you look at the different list of like mechanics within the game, and sometimes there's games that are like 5-6 mechanics. This one I think is just worker placement.
Really?
Like that's all it's classified as in BGG.
Really?
I'll have to double check, but I think that's it. Like it is just straight, like you were sending workers out and that's it. But the intricacies of the time travel and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Make it pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 3, Anachrony.
Good call.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My number 2. I feel like I might get some heat for this. It's really high, and this is the type of game that I
might
normally
have
play.
the same one. Oh, maybe not.
No, you do not have this one. You've not played it. And that is Bezier Games' Werewords.
What?
Werewords.
I have not played.
You have not played it.
I have no desire to play.
I know
this.
you don't, and it's typically something I probably wouldn't enjoy this much, but it is good. It's just solid. The
that just totally made you. Everybody just stopped watching.
No.
I don't
Hang
know,
in
I'm
there.
just kidding.
Hang in there. No, but the game of 20 questions that you're playing makes being a villager rewarded. Like it's cool to be a villager because you're still rewardable.
That's not a word.
You're still playing a game despite being the villager, and you're trying to win by doing 2 different things. You're trying to guess the word and you're trying to find the werewolf. So it's got like this multi-level game for the villager, and then the intricacies of being the seer or the werewolf, where you're trying to be helpful but not overly helpful, or
interesting.
Trying to hurt people's guesses without being overly obvious. And then the mayor, the whole mayor game's fun.
Number
because
2, really?
Yeah, it's good.
Holy cow.
It's really good.
I'm going to have to sit down and play this with you.
Yeah, I wish I played with fewer because we don't really ever have.
How many does it play?
I played 5 and 6, so the 2 players.
Is it like, what, 4 to 10 or something?
Probably. I would never play with 4. 5's pushing it.
Really?
But it's a really good social deduction game that doesn't need the werewolf theme, so don't let that turn you off. But it's fun. It's a really good game.
If you say so.
Yeah, we'll play it.
My number 2, and I'm going to be surprised if this doesn't show up on your list, but hey, what the heck. Another Simon game. Designers of Zombicide.
Yes.
Love this game. This is Massive Darkness. I love this game. I have considered getting this so many times.
Really?
Since even though you have it.
Wow.
I think that McKenna and I could sit down and play this game and just have a great time, because this game is so cool. And I actually had somebody come up to me after watching one of our videos, which this was a really cool thing for me. To be fair, he works with me. He's like a coworker, so it's like
bumped into us at a convention.
Yeah, it's not anybody like just a subscriber. That's it's really cool. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you have any suggestions for good dungeon crawls, like cheap dungeon crawls?" And I'm like, "Well, there's a lot of dungeon crawls out there, but you're probably not gonna gonna have to spend some money." And I listed off a few of them, but I said, I mean, our video, Massive Darkness, I think it's a great one. It's light. It's easy to get into, especially for someone who doesn't play a whole ton of board games.
It's not rules heavy, no.
It's not, and it's got a lot of really cool mechanics that I think can really draw somebody in. I really, really like this game, and I know that people are going to say that it's not the best dungeon crawl out there, or that it's not, it doesn't do justice to other ones or whatever.
It's not something you compare to others.
I love this game.
It's a very unique take on dungeon
The
crawl.
biggest thing about this game is it makes me feel like I'm playing Diablo. And I love that game. Massive Darkness, my number 2. It's so great. I think we went out of turn.
No, we did not. This is number 1, and it is your turn.
Oh, did you already do your number 2?
Yeah, my number 2 was Werewords.
That's right. I forgot about that.
He was so shocked that they
I
pressed the memory.
I have to play it now. I'm eager. Well, my number 1 is bet you can't guess.
I bet I can.
All right, you ready? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Word domination. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Lisboa, people. It's Lisboa.
It's Lisboa. It is. It's Lisboa. I did like word domination, though.
Okay. Not that much, apparently.
There's a quick plug for word domination. No, Lisboa. This is my second Vital Lacerda game, or Vital Lacerda, or...
Let's call him V for short.
My man V. This is my second Vital Lacerda game, and My first was Kanban. Disclaimer, I did not like Kanban, and the forums that I have been reading, everybody seems to love it. And it makes me want to play it again.
Well,
that being said...
That ship has sailed.
That being said, I love Lisboa so much. This game is so good. This is by far my favorite game of the year. I could play 20 other games this year, and I can guarantee you that it's not going to surpass this, because this game just, for me, jumped straight up. After playing this game, I want to play Kanban again. And
you went out and bought.
I actually got it today.
Oh,
Gallerist.
today?
Yep.
Gallerist.
I got the Gallerist because
that's his highest ranked. Too,
highest ranked game, number 69, I think, on BGG. And Vital Lacerda, Ian O'Toole, keep doing what you're doing, please. I don't care that this is a long game. It doesn't feel like a long game. I enjoy my plays of it.
And it's a game that it's not long because it's designed long. It's a game that's long because...
You're sitting there and you're thinking.
Yeah.
You could play that game, I bet, like 20 to 30 minutes per player, I bet.
Once you know what you're doing and you feel comfortable with it, yeah. It's
this online, it says like 4 players, or like 4 hours. I honestly don't think, if you know what you're doing, you could get this game knocked out in 2 with 4 players. I bet, if you don't have too much AP. I love this game so much. And I cannot wait to sit down and read the rules for the Gallerist and play it, possibly tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
We'll see. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Lisboa.
My number 1?
Mine is still Lisboa.
My number 1
Lisboa.
is... My number 1 is...
Sorry.
The one and only Gloomhaven.
Really? I'm so surprised that the Massive Darkness didn't... Did you really not like it that much?
Once you play Gloomhaven, you'll see that Massive Darkness isn't...
Oh, and now you just told them all that I haven't.
Well, it's not on his list. It would be had he played it.
I don't know. I'm skeptical. It's got the limited amount of plays. And I say limited very loosely. What is it, like a 96-game campaign?
That's how many scenarios there are, but... I've read that it's 45 to 50 is probably what it'll take you to get through the story.
Really?
And at like an hour and a half a pop.
I don't know. I'm not dedicated to playing the same game over and over and over and over again. This is my biggest thing with legacy games. It's why I haven't bit the bullet and played Pandemic Legacy. It's why I haven't bitten the bullet and played Time Stories. It's why I haven't bit the bullet and played Gloomhaven until tonight.
Yes, my Kickstarter copy just came in. I played 2 other players' copies, and so that's why I can rate it. But I now can play my own copy.
This whole...
The one thing, I feel the same way. That's the same reason I have not played Pandemic Legacy, is because A, I don't have anyone to get together that often with.
Yeah,
and B, to feel like I'm required to play a game isn't fun. But this one, it's soloable. That's the big difference.
Soloable.
Soloable.
Look it up in your new Merriam-Webster dictionary coming to you in 2018.
Yes.
Soloable.
There's also the Urban Dictionary. I'm sure it's there. No, but
I'm sure it's got a different definition than what you're thinking of.
Don't look that up. No, but if everything goes to heck and no one wants to play it with me, I can sit down and play it by myself.
You think it's going to be that good by yourself?
Yeah.
Or would you even care? Would you be like, I don't care, I'm playing Gloomhaven?
No, I'll play it by myself. Tom plays it by himself.
Tom loves solo games, though.
No, Tom hates solo games. It's the only solo game he plays.
That's true. No,
the fact that he plays it solo and it's his number 1 game of all time, you know, it works.
I don't know.
We will be revising this list.
No, we won't.
Next week, after he has had a chance to play Gloomhaven.
I'm excited to play, but I still don't think it's gonna... I think that the game is probably good to play, but it's gonna... The fact that it's that scenario-based, campaign-based, I have to play this kind of thing, it's gonna drop my rating, and
I'll play without him.
That's fine. All right, well, that's our top 10 games of 2017. Thanks for joining us.
Are there any others, real quick, before we log off, that are close? You said a couple of your honorable mentions. I have 1 or 2 more.
Word Domination was the only one that didn't come up. Which you haven't played Word Domination, and I really haven't heard much about it, but I got to play it at SaltCon. I loved it. Yeah, it was a really good game. And the guy that I played with was like destroying me. But last turn, he was just trying to milk every single point. I'm just like, dude, do Zoo or whatever it was, Zit or something like that. I'm just like, just play your, like, come on. I've got my word. I'm going to lose. Let's just finish the game.
kind of taint it for you a little bit?
No, I still liked it.
Okay.
That what do you expect with a word game? It's gonna happen. You got word games. You got people that are gonna sit there and try to find the longest word in the world.
Yes.
Word domination. My number 13. Bet you didn't know that we were doing the top 13.
Another one that I really enjoyed, almost made the list, along with Sidereal, Confluence,
Sidereal.
Sidereal, Confluence, and Mass of Darkness was Magic Maze.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, you know, that was a really fun game, but I think I only rated it like a 7-8, and these are all 8 or higher.
Yeah.
For me.
Like I said, this year felt like there weren't a ton of huge big games. There were a lot of quick little.
Yeah, there's still some games out there that I really want to play from 2017, but
unfortunately, we are only human and only make so much money in any given year.
We don't get free games from publishers.
No, we buy.
We spend our money for your sake.
This is my children's education. We didn't have dinner tonight, so I could get Gloomhaven. I was kidding. But yeah, there were a lot of good games. I'm looking forward to a lot of good games in 2018. Hopefully, we can get a list maybe of anticipated games.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to do that.
There's quite a few that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. Well, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.